Today's top 5 news. Heavy rain fell in Gaza yesterday. The rainwater flowed through hundreds of tents and shelters, further aggravating the humanitarian situation which had already severely deteriorated during the 2-year war. According to the Anadolu Agency, due to the complete lack of infrastructure, families located in the camps are trying to raise their sleeping areas off the ground. To do this, they have been forced to carry rocks and sand into their tents. The displaced civilian population relies mainly on worn-out tents. According to the Gaza Government Media Office, nearly 93% of all tents, 125,000 tents, have become uninhabitable. During the 2-year war, tens of thousands of tents were damaged by Israeli airstrikes. Thousands more tents have been destroyed by natural causes, such as the scorching summer heat and strong winds. Abu Allah, remaining in these harsh conditions, says he does not know what to do after his tent was flooded. Unable to meet even their most basic needs, the people of Gaza are feeling the severe consequences of the 2-year war and genocide every day.
If Japan uses force to interfere in the Taiwan issue, it will suffer a crushing military defeat. Such a threatening warning was issued by China on Friday. Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi had said in a speech to Parliament last week that if China attacks Taiwan, it would be a situation that endangers this island, Japan, and could trigger a military response from Tokyo. This had initiated a diplomatic dispute between Tokyo and Beijing. Following this, China's Consul General in Osaka, Sui Zhen, responded to the Japanese Prime Minister Takaichi, saying, "This interfering dirty neck must be cut off." He later deleted this message. Japan called these statements extremely inappropriate and asked Beijing to take appropriate measures. A spokesperson for China's Ministry of Defense called the Japanese Prime Minister's words extremely irresponsible and dangerous. If the Japanese side dares not to learn from history, dares to take risks, or mistakenly attempt to use force to interfere in the Taiwan issue, it will suffer a crushing military defeat by the steel-willed Chinese army and will pay a heavy price, the Chinese official said. Furthermore, China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs summoned the Japanese ambassador, expressing strong protest against Takaichi's statement. In China's view, Japan's refusal to rule out the possibility of acquiring nuclear submarines indicates a major negative shift in policy. Additionally, late on Friday, the ministry advised Chinese citizens not to travel to Japan in the near future.
A cache of confiscated explosives detonated at a police station in Indian-controlled Kashmir on Friday evening. As a result, at least 9 people were killed and 29 others were injured. This incident occurred just days after a car bombing in New Delhi. Most of those killed were police officers, including forensic experts who were examining the explosives, said a source who asked not to be named. Some of the injured are in critical condition. Efforts to identify the bodies are ongoing, as some were completely burned. The explosion was so powerful that some body parts were found inside nearby houses, 100 to 200 meters away from the police station, said one of the Reuters sources. Earlier, a local police official had said that an explosion occurred at the Naugam police station. According to the official, a fire spread throughout the complex and fire brigades had arrived at the scene. Kashmir is a region claimed in its entirety for decades by nuclear-armed neighbors. Small clashes occur there from time to time. The Telegram Messenger blocked 519,645 channels worldwide on November 13th. This is a record high. Since the beginning of the year, the Telegram administration has blocked a total of nearly 35 million groups and channels. More than 856,000 of them posted materials depicting scenes of violence against children, and more than 207,000 are said to be linked to terrorist groups. Such statistics have been maintained since the end of 2023. Telegram users have the ability to report inappropriate content. If the content violates Telegram's user agreement, it is removed. It is possible to complain about copyright infringement, fraud, the distribution of personal data, spam, and other violations within the messenger. The controversy surrounding Telegram's moderation began after Pavel Durov was arrested in Paris in 2024. The arrest was carried out as part of an investigation related to insufficient content moderation and refusal to cooperate with French law enforcement agencies. After Durov's arrest, Telegram's moderation policy was changed.